Breakups can leave you with countless questions, but one of the most persistent is my ex still thinking about me? It's a common curiosity that almost everyone experiences after the end of a relationship. In today's video, we're diving into clear signs that show whether your ex might still have you on their mind and how you can use this insight to your advantage. Relationships, especially those that were intense or long-lasting, often leave emotional marks that don't fade easily. So, even if things didn't end on the best terms, your ex likely hasn't completely forgotten about you. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of the signs to look out for and the steps you can take moving forward. Stick around because the final sign might be one you've never considered, but it's the most telling. Let's get started. If you're eager to find out if your ex is still thinking about you, hit that subscribe button and don't miss out on these revealing signs. Also, check out the description below for links to our website and quiz for personalized advice. Section 1. Do exes really think about you? One of the biggest questions people ask after a breakup is my ex still thinking about me? The short answer is yes, it's very likely. Breakups don't just erase memories or emotions overnight, even if things ended badly. Psychologically speaking, relationships, especially those that were emotionally intense, leave a lasting impact on both individuals. Studies have shown that strong emotional experiences create deep connections in our brain, making it difficult to completely forget someone who played a big role in our lives. So, even if your ex appears to have moved on, the memories you shared are still part of their emotional experience. Our brains are wired to remember things that made us feel strongly, whether those feelings were love, anger, or regret. This is why even after a breakup, your ex might find themselves thinking about the good times or wondering about the what-ifs. In the next section, we'll dive into the specific actions your ex might be showing that reveal they're still thinking about you. Stay tuned. Key signs. Your ex is still thinking about you. Now that we've established that your ex is likely still thinking about you, let's explore the signs that can reveal this. These aren't always obvious, but if you know what to look for, you can start to piece together what's really going on in their mind. Sign 1. Frequent calls or texts. If your ex reaches out to you often, whether through calls, texts, or social media, it's a clear sign that they haven't fully moved on. Even if the conversations seem casual, their consistent need to stay in contact means you're still on their mind. Keep in mind, people often find reasons to talk when they miss someone, even if it's just a simple, "Hey, how are you?" Sign 2. Picking fights or starting arguments. Surprisingly, constant arguing can be a sign that your ex is still emotionally invested. They might be frustrated with the breakup or upset that things didn't go as planned. When someone cares, even in negative ways, it shows there's still an emotional attachment. Sign 3. Keeping new relationship secret. If your ex is in a new relationship but keeps it low-key or tries to hide it from you, it might be because they're still considering your feelings. They could be avoiding hurting you, or they might not want to fully close the door on your relationship just yet. These behaviors are just the beginning. In the next section, we'll discuss how social media can also give away what your ex is really feeling, so stick around. The social media game. Social media is often where people reveal their true emotions without even realizing it. If your ex is still thinking about you, their behavior online can offer plenty of clues. Sign 4. Posting emotional content. If your ex starts sharing sad songs, breakup quotes, or overly emotional posts, it could be a sign they're processing their feelings about the relationship. While some people might do this to seek comfort from friends, it's often an indirect way of expressing unresolved emotions. Emotions that are likely still tied to you. Sign 5. Sudden increase in activity. Has your ex suddenly become more active online, posting pictures, stories, or updates more frequently than they used to? This could be their way of showing you and others that they're doing great after the breakup. In reality, this sudden spike in social media presence is often a way to mask the pain and show they're fine without you, even if it's not entirely true. Sign 6. Subtle attempts to get your attention. Sometimes, your ex might post things specifically designed to catch your eye, like visiting places you both loved or referencing inside jokes only the two of you would understand. These posts can be their way of keeping you engaged without reaching out directly. Subtle signs from friends and coincidental meetings. Beyond social media, there are more subtle signs your ex might still be thinking about you, and they often involve mutual friends or seemingly random encounters. Sign 7. Asking mutual friends about you. If your ex is still curious about what's going on in your life, they may ask mutual friends about you. Even if they try to play it cool, word tends to get around. Friends might casually mention, "Oh, your ex was asking how you're doing," which is a pretty clear sign they're still interested in your life. It shows they haven't fully let go, and they're still processing the breakup. Sign 8. Accidental encounters. Have you started bumping into your ex more often than you used to? It might not be as accidental as it seems. If these run-ins happen frequently, especially in places you frequent, your ex may be orchestrating these moments to keep some level of connection with you. While it might feel like a coincidence, chances are it's a subtle way of staying in your orbit. If you found these signs insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on understanding your ex's behavior. Let's keep going to uncover more clues. Cover more what these signs really mean. Now that we've gone through some of the signs your ex may still be thinking about you, let's unpack what these behaviors really mean. Lingering emotions. Even though the relationship ended, your ex is still dealing with a mix of emotions: confusion, nostalgia, and maybe even regret. These feelings don't just disappear after a breakup. Continued interaction, whether direct or indirect, often shows they haven't fully moved on. Fear of losing you. Your ex may still be trying to stay connected because of a fear of losing you completely. They might not want to close the door on the relationship, keeping options open in case they reconsider their decision to break up. The what if factor. Everyone looks back on past relationships and wonders what could have been. Your ex is likely doing the same, reflecting on the what ifs and considering how things might have worked out differently. These thoughts naturally keep you in their mind. Section 6. What you should do now. Now that you know your ex is likely still thinking about you, the next step is deciding how to handle it. It's important to approach this situation thoughtfully, without acting out of desperation or letting emotions take control. Here's what you should focus on. Don't chase or overreact. The biggest mistake people make is immediately trying to reconnect in a forceful or desperate way. Instead, take a step back and maintain your composure. Showing your ex that you're calm, collected, and not overly invested will give them space to reconsider their feelings without feeling pressure. Focus on self-improvement. This is a critical time to work on yourself. Whether it's improving your physical health, diving into a new hobby, or focusing on personal growth, showing that you're thriving can make your ex second-guess their decision. Self-improvement naturally makes you more attractive and shows that you don't need them to be happy. Reset your image. If you want to improve the chances of getting back together, it's important to reset the way your ex views you. Avoid bringing up old arguments or focusing on the past. Instead, present a fresh, positive version of yourself that shows growth and maturity. This can help your ex see you in a new light, which is key to rekindling a relationship. Give them space to miss you. Lastly, allow your ex to miss you. If you're always available or constantly in contact, they won't have the opportunity to reflect on what they've lost. By stepping back, you create the chance for them to realize what they had with you. Now that we've covered the key signs your ex is still thinking about you and what these behaviors really mean, you have a clear understanding of how to navigate this situation. Remember, getting back with an ex isn't about quick fixes or playing games. It's about personal growth, patience, and letting them see the best version of you. If you take anything away from this video, let it be this: don't rush the process. Focus on improving yourself, give your ex space, and let things unfold naturally. If you apply the steps we discussed today, you'll be in a much better position to reconnect with your ex in a meaningful way. Thank you for sticking with us to the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more relationship tips and personal growth advice. Also, check out the links in the description for additional resources and guides on how to navigate breakups and relationships. Good luck, and remember, you've got this.